If you're shopping for a budget tablet and landed on the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9, hold on right there, because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths you won't hear in the typical sales pitch. But here's what surprised me. This tablet has a few quirks that might make you rethink your choice. And yet, it's not all doom and gloom. Stick around, and I'll explain who this tablet can actually work for, plus some clever hacks to get the most out of it. So, is the Galaxy Tab A9 a hidden gem or a stealth disappointment? Let's dive deep and find out. First off, if you're expecting flagship performance or a dazzling display like Samsung's S-series tablets, prepare for a reality check. The Galaxy Tab A9 sports an 8.7-inch TFT display at 1340 x 800 resolution. Sounds decent enough, right? But TFT screens tend to fall short on vibrant colors and viewing angles compared to AMOLED or IPS panels. So, if you're a movie buff craving punchy reds and deep blacks, this might feel like watching your favorite film through smudged glasses. Moreover, the screen refreshes at 60 Hz, which is standard but unimpressive when competing models boast 90 Hz or even 120 Hz for buttery smooth scrolling. You're more likely to notice some choppiness during fast-paced gaming or video browsing. Speaking of games, the Galaxy Tab A9 packs a MediaTek Helio G99 octa-core processor, coupled with a Mali G57 MC2 GPU. This setup is decent for casual gaming and streaming, but don't expect to run the latest AAA titles without lag or frame drops. It's like trying to race a tricycle in a Formula One circuit. It'll move, but won't be a thrill ride. Here's a twist. While performance can feel meh, the tablet's 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of expandable storage, up to 1 TB with microSD, are surprising bright spots. For everyday multitasking and storing videos, photos, and documents, it's more than adequate. Not to mention, the ability to split the screen and use two apps side by side adds a layer of productivity that's rare in this price range. But now, let me hit you with the biggest catch. This is an international model designed primarily for T-Mobile in the US. It literally works as a T-Mobile-only device when it comes to cellular connectivity. Most other US carriers will block calling features, and some might not recognize the IMEI at all because of international firmware. So, if you were hoping to use it with AT&T, Verizon, or Sprint, you're out of luck. It's like buying a universal remote that only works with one brand of TV, somewhat useful but severely limited. Does this mean the Galaxy Tab A9 is useless? Not exactly. If you primarily use Wi-Fi or are on a strict budget, this tablet offers a respectable package. It runs Android 13 with Samsung's One UI 5.1, giving you an updated and familiar interface with solid app compatibility. The 5100 mAh battery is built to last through a work or school day, and connectivity options like Bluetooth 5.3 and USB Type-C make it compatible with many accessories. Also, the dual 1.0W speakers deliver surprisingly clear audio for movies or video calls, creating a decent entertainment experience despite its other limitations. Let me throw in a quick joke here. Why did the tablet go to therapy? Because it had too many issues with its screen personality. Okay, back on track. Now, who exactly is the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 for? If you're buying a first tablet for a kid or senior family member who doesn't demand high performance or vivid displays, this is a solid pick. It's lightweight, straightforward, and runs popular apps well enough for casual browsing, ebooks, and video chatting. Also, if you already have a Samsung ecosystem, syncing notes and files between multiple devices becomes effortless thanks to Samsung's continuous apps feature and quick share. It's like having a personal assistant that instantly hands you the files you need on the go. Rehook. But wait, there's another twist. For digital artists or note-takers hoping to sketch or annotate documents, the A9 screen lacks pressure sensitivity and precision stylus support. So it's not the best choice if you believe your tablet should double as a creative powerhouse. That's a deal breaker for some, and a non-issue for others depending on usage. The cameras continue this theme of mixed results: an 8MP rear shooter and a 2MP front-facing camera. Don't expect crystal-clear video conferencing or Instagram-worthy photos here. It's serviceable for casual snapshots or Zoom calls, but Samsung is not winning any camera awards with this setup. This tablet is not trying to be your professional camera. It's more like that quirky friend who always shows up late but is fun to have around. I have to mention warranty expectations. Since this is an international model sold without domestic warranty, if you run into hardware issues, repairs might be tricky or costly. Buying from third-party sellers on Amazon often means you need to be patient and willing to troubleshoot on your own. So, if you're the kind of buyer who hates surprises, this could be a sticking point. Now, let's talk software. Android 13 with Samsung's One UI 5.1 is smooth and user-friendly. You'll get security updates and the usual perks of Android. However, given the modest hardware, you might notice occasional lag with heavy apps or multiple tabs open in your browser. But hey, if this tablet was a person, it would definitely need its coffee in the morning. Here's a second joke for you. Why did the tablet get a promotion? Because it had great interface skills. All right, I'm done with the puns, promise. In terms of design, the tablet is compact and lightweight, making it easy to carry around whether you're in a coffee shop or on a commute. The build quality is decent but nothing premium. Plastic dominates the exterior, which is standard fare for this price point. You won't find any fancy metal frames or glass backs here, but it feels sturdy enough for everyday handling. Now, I promised you hacks, so here's one. Since the tablet supports expandable storage, invest in a good 128 GB or 256 GB microSD card to vastly increase your media library. Use Samsung's split-screen multitasking to watch tutorials on YouTube while taking notes or make video calls while checking emails. These little productivity tips can make the device feel more capable than it first appears. Rehooking question: but will these workarounds be enough for you, or will the tablet's limitations keep you frustrated? It all boils down to your expectations and use case. Before I wrap up, I want to give you a fair assessment. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 isn't perfect, but it's far from useless. It's a no-frills device at a wallet-friendly price, about $180 on Amazon, and it does most basic tablet chores well. Some compromises are necessary, but if your needs include casual browsing, streaming, light multitasking, and staying connected, this tablet can fill that role admirably. Remember, the tablet doesn't support eSIM, so if you rely on cellular data, check carrier compatibility carefully before buying. Also, factor in the lack of domestic warranty and international model quirks if you're hesitant about after-sales service. And yes, the cameras and display are not going to wow you, but hey, your smartphone probably handles photos better anyway. Final joke for the road. What do you call a tablet that tells jokes? A laughing stock. Okay, last one. So what's the takeaway? If you want a simple, affordable tablet primarily for Wi-Fi use, great for kids, seniors, students, or as a secondary device, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 remains a strong contender in its segment. You get a dependable battery, expandable storage, decent multitasking ability, and access to the latest Android software. However, if you crave a premium display, stellar performance, or multi-carrier cellular functionality, you might want to look elsewhere. To get the best price and ensure you're purchasing the correct international version, check the affiliate link in the description below. Buying through my link helps support the channel and keeps the honest content coming your way. In summary, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 is like your trusty neighborhood convenience store. Not fancy, not flashy, but there when you need it with the essentials sorted. Don't expect it to compete with flagship tablets, but don't underestimate its value either. Thanks for watching, And if this review helped you decide, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest, no BS gadget reviews. Alright, time to sign off. May your tablet adventures be smooth and your screens ever bright.